Okay, man, so if I understand correctly, you're kind of addicted to junk food, and your parents always buy junk food, and they think it doesn't matter. So you just find it hard to resist when it's right in front of you. Alright, so I wrote down a few things that you can do right now. So, first of all, have you tried like really speaking about that? I hope you did. So if you just expect them to not buy junk food for no reason, try to like, talk about it for a bit. Tell them like you cannot stop eating junk food. But I mean, I guess that they told you that. This I'm just guessing. This is why I prefer to talk like one to one. But they tell you it doesn't matter. Well, tell them like that it doesn't matter to you. So just tell them like why it is important for you to not eat junk food. Try to talk to them, okay, a little bit. So that's one, the first solution. The second solution, bro, is reasoning. So myself, I was addicted to junk food, especially sugary food, and I had a closet here, a drawer, which I kept a lot of sweets. There is still like a souvenir. There is like some sugar pills there that I didn't remove, and I'll tell you why I didn't remove them. So when I realized I was not really in shape anymore and I wanted to change that, I had a good reason. Okay, this is the thing, you have to have a good reason. You cannot just say, oh, I wanna quit this habit, because bro, if you don't have like a good motivation to do that, like a good motive, it's really hard to do that. Okay, you can still do that, absolutely, but think about a broke man. It's like, bro, he has no money, he's homeless, he's everything. He will be more likely, like he will be hungrier for money. He will search a job. He will, like, instead of someone like it was like a rich family, he doesn't have the scarcity, it doesn't have the urgency to get money. So he's like chill, he's not very running for it. Okay, an homeless man will crave money a lot more than him. So he'll do like some singing songs and everything in the middle of the streets, asking for money. Like he's trying to get money. Okay, then like maybe he's an alcoholic. That's a whole rabbit hole. But you get the point. You have to have a strong reason. The strong reason I had is because I was a little bit chubby. I was skinny fat. I was not satisfied with my looks, and I realized that sugar, okay, was a big part of it. How did I realize sugar was a big part of it? I will link you to a video in a moment. So I had a good reason to do that. I quit sugar, I quit all the bullshit, and everything got better, in fact. And yeah, I mean, I wanted to do good. I wanted to attract girls. I kept that in mind. That was the reason I wanted to do that. Okay, so have a good reasoning. Now, you have a good reason, let's say. Okay, you found your good reason. One way you can train your willpower, other than having a good motivation to do that, is to train your willpower. Okay, you know why I didn't remove the sugar pills there? It's because I kept them there. I had chocolates, M&Ms, like sugary charcoal. I don't know if you know what that means. A bunch of other snacks and sweets. Okay, you know how they got out of there? My mother will come to my room and she will say, "Oh, Fede, do you have some, I don't know, some M&Ms?" I will, "Oh, yeah, go ahead, take them." Okay, I didn't take them out. I didn't eat them. I didn't remove. I didn't throw away. I didn't throw them away. Okay, so here is a thing that is similar to your situation. I had food available. I just didn't eat it. Okay. Again, why? Because I had a strong motive. Okay, but there is also a practice you can try to do. And this training your willpower in a way that you keep your favorite snack in front of you and you don't eat it. Okay, you just don't eat it. Try that, trust me. You just have to have the right mindset to approach this strategy. You just have your favorite snack in front of you, just for appearance. You just don't eat that. This is not possible. Okay, you just don't eat that. Okay, so try to do that. Over time, you will get used to resist the temptations. I got used to resisting temptation. Okay, so this is a way to train your willpower. It was not all about willpower though. Okay, not only about discipline and all of that stuff. Okay, there was also a a thing I discovered about sugar, about junk food. I found out, first of all, how it messes up with your hormones and makes you crave more of that food. And to understand this concept, okay, especially for sugar, I advise you to watch a video. It is 1.5 hour lecture. It is called Fructose 2.0. Okay, I don't know if you know that video already, but just consider watching that video because it shows you how your hormones are fucked up. Okay, if you want to know your enemy, if you want to defeat your enemy, which is junk food, you also gotta understand that. So consider watching that video. That changed a lot for me. And yeah, so in my case, I didn't really throw out the junk food out of my house like you suggest. I kept that into my house. I just didn't eat that. Okay, that trained my willpower. And after quitting sugar for a little bit, like for 2 weeks, a month, I honestly didn't crave it that much anymore. I stopped craving sugar so much. Okay, so if you have a struggle, if you're kind of struggling to eat sugar a bit, you kind of crave it always. You're always hungry. Okay, for sugar, you always crave it. Try to quit that for at least 2 weeks. See how it goes. Trust me, you will go like it will be easier then. Okay. You also don't realize how bad sugar is affecting your health. When I got back into sugar, like I stayed away from it for months and then I ate again. I was feeling shit. Energy levels fucked. My stomach ached. So all of this stuff. Quit sugar, train willpower, and now accountability. Okay. It can be very useful. It helped me in many other habits to have accountability. Okay, my accountability were pictures. Okay, I took pictures every day. In fact, I saw the difference, okay, between me when I was eating junk food and me when I was not eating junk food. Let me show you real quick. This is me when I was eating junk food. Okay, and this is me when I was not eating junk food. Okay, 3 months difference. That was huge. So keep that in mind. And yeah, have accountability. You can also have a friend of yours that you just send the pictures, maybe, you know, accountability like habit tracker. Add an habit tracker, add the you know, not eating junk food. Okay, and if you didn't eat junk food, you can tick the box. If you ate junk food, you just don't tick the box, and you will feel like shit because you didn't hold up your promise. Okay, so that's kind of it. I mean, accountability. Watch the lecture, 1.5 hours, but it's very worth it. It will show you, like, you will understand so many things. You gotta have a strong reasoning. Train your willpower. Okay, have the food in front of you. Don't if throwing the food away is not an option, just get used to that. You just have to adapt. And ask your parents if they can just get your food out. But yeah, watch the video if you have any question, man. I just as always, like I try to explain stuff just by guessing situations. So if you have a specific, like, very specific thing, you can tell me that in the comments, in the private chat you decide. And yeah, tell me one thing you learned today.